Hello and welcome to Lady Di's Book Club. After a short hiatus, work related, just too busy, just didn't have the time, I'm back and I have to play catch up. I have read a lot of books while I was gone for the 2 weeks. But the first one I want to start with is Beasts of Carnival by Rosalia Rodrigo. She did a fabulous job. She is now one of my favorite authors, and I've only read her this one time and only this one book. I haven't even looked to see if she has any more. I hope so. I hope so. She's Puerto Rican, and she actually enjoys writing about her culture and the culture of the Caribbean, which is why she wrote about Carnaval. Now, I picked this book specifically because it is Carnival season. I have always been interested in Carnival and the history about it, and just the pageantry and the frivolity and the colors and the music and just everything there is about it. I've never been to Mardi Gras New Orleans, but from the time that I was attending Mardi Gras parades in Biloxi, Mississippi when I lived there, until just last year when I went to Rio for Carnaval, I have always been highly interested. And Rosalia, Miss Rodrigo, really does a fabulous job of taking us a little bit into the history of Carnival in a roundabout fictional way. She did a lot of studying. She did a lot of studying about the ancient Indian cultures, the native cultures that have been wiped out. And this book does, even though it's fiction, and it is primarily about Carnival and all of the pageantry, all of the imagery, and all of the drama that Carnival brings. It also touches on slavery, and it touches on freeing the slaves and what happens, and it touches on the genocide of the native peoples and the raping of the land. And she does a great job just kind of weaving all of those things into the book without totally shoving them in our face, to kind of let us know what is going on with Carnival and a lot of the events around the Caribbean to this day, and a lot of the artwork and a lot of the music and the pageantry. She does a fabulous job of teaching without preaching. Just telling us their side of the story, who they are, what happened to them, and a little bit of revenge even takes place in this story. It really does. I don't want to give it away. It was a great read from start to finish. It did, because I was tired from work. It took me a little bit to get going, but once I got going in this, I didn't want to put it down. In fact, last night I stayed up too late to finish it because I was down to like the last 50 or 60 pages, and I just did not want to put it down. It is that good. The imagery, like I said, is fabulous. Her prose, her pacing, you're never bored in this book. This story takes you from start to finish, and it just crescendos and crescendos and crescendos to the finish. And then you even get a satisfying finish out of it. What more can you ask for? Entertaining, a little bit of education in there, and just a really good read. Rosalia Rodrigo, I'm going to have to look at any of her others. This one came out 2026, so it's a new book, just in time for Carnival season. And like I said, that's why I had to pick it up. Look at the cover, Carnival. It's a great read. I hope you are reading out there. I hope that you don't have to keep pace with me. I've always been a proponent of reading, no matter what, always, throughout my entire life. Whether you're reading fiction or you're reading nonfiction, you're just picking up the newspaper, you're reading an article or two, you're learning how to put pieces of your car together, whatever it is. Reading is the key to a lot of knowledge, and I hope that you're all taking advantage of it. I also truly hope that if you are close to your local library, that you are taking advantage of the free services of your local library. We pay for that. That's our taxpayers' money. And I know that a lot of people like to have their Kindle and they like to have their audiobooks. Well, guess what? I can get ebooks and I can get audiobooks through the library with just using my library card. It's amazing. Maybe the selection isn't necessarily everything, but a lot of times your local library can request certain books. If you ask for them, they will find them and they will get them in for you. It's worth it. We pay for that. Why not use it? I know. I should be selling you Kindles. I should be selling you audibles. I can't. Well, I can if you prefer that and you have no other choice. But so far, I've been reading with my library card and have not been disappointed yet. I can walk into my little library and get a hold of almost anything I want. And if I can't, another library in the county has it, and they'll ship it to my library and put it on hold for me to pick up. No problem. No questions asked. It's a wonderful service, and it's really worth it if you have the time and the opportunity to stop in to your local library. Or like I said, you don't even have to stop in. You can get your audiobook, you can get your ebook. Just get a library card. You might have to go to the library to do that. But just read. These people put out great books full of knowledge, full of entertainment, and it's fun. It's fun to see what's going on in other people's minds. It's entertaining. It's educational. It gives us everything that we could ever want. And you know what? It's free. It's free. The people still get their money. The libraries had to buy the books. They had to buy the ebooks. They had to buy the rights to the audiobook. It's a win-win. It's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win for the authors, and it's a win-win for us. So take advantage and read. It's almost the end of February. March is right around the corner. Spring is going to start up. What are you reading? Anything good? I hope so. I really do. In the meantime, if you get a chance, like I said, Beasts of Carnaval, Rosalia, Rodrigo, very much worth the read. You will really enjoy this book. Till next time, this is Lady Di's Book Club. Keep reading.